It's been over 2 long years since the women of this country lost their constitutionally protected right to an abortion. The day Roe v. Wade was overturned was surely a dark day in our nation's history. With an administration, the Trump administration in Washington, that has been antagonistic to women's rights, with reproductive freedoms and health care providers, we're now witnessing in real time the consequences of that Trump Supreme Court and their decision, and now the collateral damage is so apparent. We used to take the right to an abortion for granted, but with the stroke of a pen, 6 individuals out of a population of more than 330 million decided to strip women of a right, a fundamental human right, the right to have access to an abortion, and in so doing, endangered the lives of millions of Americans. As I said, the damage now is real. As other states turn to the dark ages, New York remains committed to being a light, a beacon for reproductive freedom. Providing abortion care by telehealth or mail can be a life-saving intervention for people living in states where their most basic right to control their own bodies is denied. But Republicans' attacks on women's rights and reproductive health has not stopped. Indeed, now with this new administration, they're even more emboldened. So emboldened on Friday, a grand jury in Louisiana indicted a New York doctor for providing FDA-approved medication, abortion medication, through the mails. Now, this doctor simply responded to a cry for help. And in return, now faces a felony charge that subjects an individual to a prison term of up to 5 years and fines as high as $50,000. Think about that. 5 years in prison simply because you upheld your oath and delivered medical care. I immediately promised I would do everything I can to protect this doctor and others who provide such care to American women wherever they live. I must stand up and protect our doctors, and our doctors have this right to do this. I basically said there's no way in hell they'll ever respond to a request to extradite this individual and face criminal charges. Never, under any circumstances, will I sign an extradition agreement that sends our doctor into harm's way to be prosecuted as a criminal for simply following her oath.